Hello. I forgot that I wanted to make a video about something else completely. So now I'm making two videos, two serious videos in one night, and I'm sick on top of it. So who knows how it's going to come out, or turn out, but I watched a video today by Raven Blaze that I wanted to make some comments on. And I was very impressed with this video. It was very moving and showed the kind of courage that, shoot, the stupid thing just turned off on me. I was gonna play her video and it just, I hate my computer. I need a new computer in the worst imaginable way. Okay, I'm gonna play this video or part of it and stop it and probably make comments, but it's a good video and I want to share certain things about it, what I think about it. So, turning it on.
Hey there, YouTube. So, yeah, I've been chit-chatting with another troll, but you know what? I'm not going to give this troll the satisfaction of saying their name on camera. So, but this person brings up a question that every now and then I get from trolls. It hasn't happened in a long time, because I actually made a couple of videos toward it. But basically, this troll told me, why don't you just get fucked by a man and grow out your hair and put on some makeup? Seriously? No. You...
Interjecting. What a jerk. Somebody actually said this to her. What a jerk. If she's going to stop being who she is, what I want to know is who's going to take over the job of being her. Raven Blaze, who's going to take over being her, because as far as I know, it's not, she can't just be replaced. If she becomes somebody else, there's nobody around to fill the space of who she is, and who she is seems to be pretty wonderful from what I've seen. I don't quite understand why anybody would tell her to be something other than she is. There's plenty of women out there who fuck men and grow their hair long and wear makeup. Why do we need one more of them? There's plenty of them in the world. Why do we need this wonderful lady to be like that when she's busy being what she is here? God, I'm sorry, but why do we all have to look the same and act the same and whatever? Individualism, it's even beyond individualism. It's being who you are and coming to discover who you are and embrace who you are and love who you are. And the nice thing for Raven Blaze is she has gotten to that point. It's taken her a lot of battles, it sounds like. There's been a lot of battles for her to get to where she is. Why would she want to go back to where she is, where she can't feel good about herself again? Why would she want to go back when she's finally arrived, where she wants to be? So anyway, I'm not going to play her a whole video, but I just wanted to play the gist of basically what she's saying here.
It makes me laugh when people say this, because seriously, I'm going to conform to a stupid social norm that doesn't fit me. And it doesn't fit me so clearly that I don't go by the name I went in high school. In fact, I nearly smack people when they call me the name that I went by in high school, because I'm no longer that person. When I was trying to fit into those social norms, and I was trying to wear makeup and have my hair long and go after boys, I wasn't me. My depression was the worst it was probably ever when I was in high school. Forget being date raped by a woman, by the way. When I was in high school, my anorexia was so bad that...
I don't really want to get into all her personal things about her. That's her job. But what I'm getting from her video, what I got from watching it all the way through, and if you really want to find out more about Raven Blaze and her struggles in her life, you can always go back and watch this yourself. But she's like, Why does she have to be like some other people? Like other, who decides that, okay, all women need to be blank, blank, blank. All women have to have this, and all women need to do this and think this way and whatever. This goes back to what I said in one of my videos, how religion, I'm going to turn this around now, because I'm so much more beautiful. Right. Actually, she's quite a bit more beautiful than I am, but she's also a lot younger than me and skinnier. You know, she's talking about having problems with weight. It's like, oh, you know, I have never been anorexic in my whole life. Not that I would want to be, but, you know, even when I went through a serious, when I thought I was going to adopt a child with my husband, I went through a serious exercise thing where I was exercising 6 days a week for an hour to an hour and a half. I was using the Firm workout tapes, and oh my God, those are really effective. I recommend them. They're a little outdated now, but maybe they have new ones. I don't know. But anyway, I was using those. I lost 52 pounds. I got down to where I was supposed to weigh. And guess what? I was still not skinny. I still had fat thighs. But my face was a lot thinner, and I really liked that. So that was before I developed my urticaria and started having anaphylactic reactions to warming up. But anyway, I digress terribly. I forgot what I was going to say now. What I was saying before in one of my earlier videos about how society and religion especially wants to take and put people in boxes. You have to either be in this box or that box. And this troll she's talking about apparently wants her, I guess his idea of a woman who has any kind of individualism or uniqueness to her is to say, oh, go make yourself just be ordinary like every other woman. You know, I guess his answer to a woman who is outspoken and who says her mind and can communicate intelligently is, oh, go back to the kitchen. I mean, that's the kind of comment it is to tell somebody, oh, you need to have sex with a man and cut your hair and wear makeup. That's like saying to a woman, oh, just go back to the kitchen, dear. You know? Why would you, first of all, why would you tell somebody who isn't interested in men to have sex with men? I mean, that seems strange to me. Why would somebody give that kind of advice? But also, what about changing your exterior is going to accomplish happiness for that person? You know, happiness comes from loving who you are, the complete package, what's inside, what's outside, everything. Raven Blaze knows who she is, and she's a lot younger than me, and she knows who she is. Took her a lot of work, but she's there. Why would she want to go back to where she was before, when she was so miserable? I'm a lot older than she is, and I still haven't figured out who I am, and I still haven't quite gotten to the point where I can say and really mean it, that I love myself. She can. That's amazing, and that's a huge accomplishment, and she should be proud of herself and proud of who she is. And damn straight she should love herself, you know? And somebody who comes along and says that kind of, gives that kind of advice, sounds to me like maybe that person has some major changing they need to do, to major self-discovery maybe that they need to do for themselves, rather than tell other people who've already gone through that battle and figured themselves out that they still need to do, that the answer that they came up with is wrong. I don't think so. So anyway, I admire Raven Blaze, that she went through the battle and she's figured herself out and she's happy with herself, and I hope she never lets somebody like that ruffle her feathers for real ever, because it's stupid and those people are stupid. I think that they're just reflecting insecurities that they themselves have. As for me, I will look at Raven Blaze as a shining example of what can happen when you open the doors and really start to explore who you really are and accept who you really are. I've had friends tell me things that I've defied, Advice that I've been given by friends that I consider to be wise and knowledgeable. Oh, you don't want to have too many cats, Diane, because, men don't like women who have a lot of cats. Or you don't want to have birds because men don't like birds. Or you don't want to have too many keys on your keychain because men don't like that. It's like, you know what? My whole life is not about snagging a man. I don't live for that anymore. Maybe when I was younger, I actually cared. But now that I've learned how to be by myself, I don't care anymore if I ever have love in my life. I don't care if I ever fall in love again. In fact, I actually hope I don't, because every time I have in the past, it has only hurt me terribly. So I'm not even going, that's not even a consideration. I'm not living for what ifs. I'm living for me. I'm living for what makes me happy from day to day. Used to be, I didn't like coming home because I didn't like being by myself. I didn't like being here by myself. 2 memories of the guy that I took care of who didn't really even like me, who lived here for 2 years. I did not like being in my own condo by myself. I didn't like it. And what I did is I've made it mine. I've done things to it, to the decor, if you want to call it that. I have birds. To hell with what advice people told me. Oh, you're never going to get a man now. You know what? Since when does that have to be my goal? Why do I have to have a man? I don't care. All my life, my whole life has been about one thing, and that is finding somebody who will love me for real, that I can love and who will love me for real. And I've put so much power into that I've been absolutely miserable because I haven't been able to find that. Well, search is over. I'm not doing that stupid game anymore. And I feel that I'm on my way to where Raven Blaze is now, to finally figuring myself out, to finally getting to the point where I love myself. I have a lot of animals. I feel needed. I like feeling needed. I like feeling like, I have a reason to keep going. If something happened to me, a lot of really wonderful little animals would lose their home. And that might sound really corny, but that's a big deal to me. I wouldn't want that to happen because I care for my animals very much. So there's my motivation. There's something I can love that it's okay to love. They're not going to get the wrong idea or twist things around or think that things that aren't true. And there's my that there fills the need in me to feel needed. I feel needed. I feel I feel loved. And those are things that I've always wanted in my life. So anyway, I think I've again gone off track, but I just wanted to do a shout out for Raven Blaze and her video, My Reflection Shows Who I Am Inside. It's a wonderful video, and I agree wholeheartedly with her message. And I think that a lot of us are in that same position where we've had to be somebody else because of stupid pressures from society, and it's bullshit. We only get to live one time. Life is short. It's a sad thing when you waste your life pretending to be something you're not, just to be, or just to attract, or just to please somebody else. When, you're wasting time that you could be spending getting to be yourself and enjoy yourself and come to love yourself. So anyway, I have to go to bed. I'm sick. I've just reached my expiration point on philosophical thoughts. So anyway, thanks again. Bye.